with this highly controversial episode. Well, maybe not. I don't know what I'm gonna say in this episode because I don't script these things. I don't plan them out. I just say whatever comes to mind, and I sometimes have opinions. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I respect other people's opinions. Sometimes I walk all over their opinions because I completely disagree with them. So, what will it be today? Time will tell, as time always tells. But of course, time doesn't have a literal voice, and this is just a metaphor. Do you like metaphors? Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know, because I'm not you, so the real question is, are metaphors good for things? Yes, they are. They can help some things, but of course, you can always end up with false comparisons, because if you really think through parables and comparisons and metaphors, at some point most of them break down, because they're not supposed to be all-inclusive theories of everything. They're just metaphors. Oh snap! Now that's what I call a tree. I mean, because what else would I call it? A bush with a thick trunk. Maybe. But no, I call it a tree. Is it because I'm socially conditioned to call them trees? No, it's because it makes sense, and I understand language, and people are made to understand language. Yeah, getting all those nice little saplings. Oh well, I don't need a crook anymore for this tree. It's fine. Okay. Let's chop her down. Chop goes the hatchet. Have you ever made a song by getting a tune from a different song or musical piece and just adding the same phrase or group of words over and over again just to the tune of that? Maybe, maybe not, I don't know. I'm asking you this question because I have, and it can be fun sometimes. Other times it's really lame. Whether it's a fun time or a lame time, it's always mildly entertaining, maybe. For example, just think of a phrase from maybe a popular song, maybe that a lot of people have heard. For example, do you want to build a snowman? You know, innocuous enough. It sounds like something that could be in a song and might not be too bad in a song. So now beef it up. Without literal beef, of course. I mean, that'd just be weird. You just write a song and you smear beef all over it. Perhaps raw, perhaps cooked. Doesn't matter. It's still weird. No, that's not what we're doing. Just beef it up now by putting it in a tune. For example, do you want to build a snowman? Let's think. the tune for Star Trek Deep Space Nine. If you haven't watched it, well, it's an okay show. So, a lot of people don't like it as a Star Trek series, but I think it's still better than Abrams. Still better than Abrams. Still a better love story than Twilight. That's another thing I'm going to say about it. Still a better love story than Twilight. But, so, you get the theme song and you think about it, and then you just go at it with the song, of course. And it's all, do you want to build a snowman? 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 I think I may have messed up the melody at some point in there, but you get the point. Alright? So, maybe perhaps in the comments you might suggest some phrases and perhaps some tunes that I might be familiar with, and I can mix them up for you into not wacky. It's not really wacky, is it? Wacky is too strong a term for this, but a nice song. For example, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. It's a nice sort of moral song. I mean, it's not really moral, but there's some morals to it. So think about it. Okay, what other song is there that has morals? The Oompa Loompa song, of course, you silly. What else did you think? The Oompa Loompa song. So, you know, it goes, Oompa Loompa Doopa Dee Doo, I have a perfect puzzle for you. You know, that's a great song, and I love it. In fact, I've memorized it, but other than that, it's amazing. So, but eat an apple a day, the syllables just don't really roll with that song. So, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Let me think. An apple, my goodness, this is harder than I thought with this one. An apple a day keeps a doctor away. 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 There, that wasn't too hard. Maybe it was hard for you to listen through, because maybe I'm actually terrifyingly wrong at ascertaining that this might be a good combination, but oh well. What can you do about it? A lot of things. You can do a lot of things about it, but don't dwell on the minute things. Okay, maybe one more. Perhaps one more. Um, I really don't know. Why is there 6 in there? Should only be 4 in there. There. Let me think. Let me think of a song. A beautiful song. Maybe You Lift Me Up? Or just the phrase You Lift Me Up. Ah, that's amazing. It's an amazing phrase. You lift me up. And now to get a song. My goodness. You lift me up, you lift me up, you lift me up. You lift me up, you lift me up, you lift me up. You lift me up, 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 you lift me up. Okay. If you're happy and you know it. Yeah. Might not have been the best. Of course, my lag is seriously assaulting me in unwanted ways. Ah, there we go. Some NOS stone. Maybe perhaps today I can actually go and make the dust. I have the dust. And what do I get from the dust? Oh my goodness, it's powdered iron ore! Oh my goodness, the crowd goes wild! Yes! Rest in peace, headphone users. I did not need iron dust. And I guess that was slightly sarcastic, so I might have to retract my statement earlier that I'm not really sarcastic. But at least I'm not sarcastic in a mean way. That's my moral qualification today. I am glad that I am not sarcastic in a mean way. That at least it didn't hurt anyone. No one got hurt. And you know what? That's important. It's important that no one gets hurt when you make a joke because, well, it wouldn't be a very nice joke if people did get hurt. Now would it? So that's why I like to keep my sarcasm at a minimum. Because a lot of times you end up hurting people. And it's better to heal people than to hurt people. Because you feel better when you heal people. I mean, hurting people might make you feel good for a little bit, but healing people really makes you friends. And it's important to have friends. And, you know, you heal a person for a day, maybe they're a friend for a lifetime. Of course, hurt a person for a day, and they might be a mortal enemy. Or perhaps even worse, an immortal enemy. Wouldn't that be terrible? You just have an enemy. Oh my goodness, what did I do? Oh no. Oh my goodness, how did I do this? This is terrible. I mean, why call someone your mortal enemy? Just explain that phrase to me. It doesn't make too much sense. Does it imply that there's such a thing as an immortal enemy? I don't know. Please do explain in the comments below. Or anywhere where the comment section may be at the time that you are watching this video. See you all next time.